What is up, guys? Bruce Lear back at you again with yet another banger of a toy review. This time we have the not DC Multiverse, but Mcfarlane, basically Mcfarlane DC Direct Superpowers line. Yeah, I decided to make my comeback video with a Superpowers review. I love Superpowers. Even though I'm not a child of the 80s, I'm a kid of the 80s at heart. I just love and admire the things that Superpowers stood for and the things that it inspired along the way. But yeah, I pretty much have all of Wave 4. I got the variant of Wonder Woman. We got Aquaman. We got Batman and Robin. Not Dick Grayson, but Tim Drake Robin. We have an updated Batmobile right here. This is definitely not the classic Batmobile that we got from Kenner way back in the day. And we have a new vehicle in Wonder Woman's Invisible Jet. So I'm going to take a look at the figures all individually, and then I'm going to cap it off with both vehicles. So yeah, there's a lot to unravel here, guys. Please stay tuned. First up that we're going to review is, of course, Batman. This is the figure out of all of them I've been really looking forward to. Finally, we got a classic Batman here. This is a classic Cape Crusader Batman from the 80s. Right here, I believe the artwork is from Jose Garcia Lopez. I could be wrong. Please feel free to correct me, please. I'm not, I'm not good at remembering, artwork and names and stuff like that, but yeah, feel free to correct me, guys. And yeah, so it definitely mimics the original Superpowers packaging on the back right here. You even got the bio. So if you guys want to read that, you can pause it now. And it even shows you all the rest of the figures that are in the wave. So yeah, definitely mimics a lot of what we saw way back in the day. But yeah, let's just go ahead, crack him right open. And here's Batman right out of his packaging. And wow, guys, I gotta say, this is really cool. This, I think, might be the original Superpowers body. And maybe the chest right here may be a bit bulkier. I don't have any of the original Kenner figures, but this looks pretty close enough, doesn't it? I think it does. And there's the detail on the back right there. Solid paint apps. And the cape. They fixed the cape, guys. I don't know if they hired Cape Master or whoever. Look at that. That is an actual cloth cape. That is really cool. It even has a little ring around it. So it just goes to show you guys, Todd has been listening to us. He's been listening, and from what I can tell, he's been wanting to improve upon these figures, and it shows. It really shows. Real quick, I wanted to compare the Cape Master Superman cape that I bought a couple months back and compare this cape. The material, it feels similar, but it's this one is a little different, but it's nice. This one is a little nice. Granted, I will say the bottom does get very wrinkly way too fast. But, it's Batman. He kind of has like that Dracula kind of cape effect, which I do like. So, yeah, I'm really happy for cloth capes. Next up, we have Robin, Tim Drake Robin. Very cool packaging, classic Tim Drake Robin from, I think this is from the early 90s. It might be, is it from Nightfall? No, I don't think so. But yeah. Same thing as Batman, and here's the bio right here. You want to read it, pause it now. And yeah, same thing. Let's not waste any more time. Let's crack him open. And here's Robin right out of the packaging. Awesome, man. Classic Tim Drake, with the boots. And of course, the green leggings right here. Very nice. The cape, yeah, it's not comic accurate. It's just a straight up yellow cape. And it is, of course, a cloth cape. It is the same thing as the other material from the Batman cape. Yeah, it's supposed to be yellow on the inside and black on the outside. But, I don't mind it. It looks nice, It's still Robin is still true to the spirit of Robin. He does have an open hand here. I do kind of wish he had a Batarang. Same thing with Batman. I don't expect a bow staff. It's mimicking the original superpowers line with the basic 5 points of articulation right here. Well, with exception to the knee bend, of course. So I don't expect two-handed poses, but a Batarang I think would have been nice. But overall, still a great figure. I'm still really happy that we have a Robin. I hope we get a classic Robin. Heck, we have a classic Batman. Why not give us a classic Robin, right? Next up, Wonder Woman. Now, this one is one that I'm a little torn on, but I'm torn on it because it's literally the exact same Wonder Woman that we got last time. It's just basically painted with a couple different paint apps. So, yeah, I'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. But yeah, you got the nice artwork right here. Classic 80s Wonder Woman, which I love. And of course, there's her bio on the back. You want to read that, pause it now. Yeah, boy. I'm kind of not looking forward to this one, but let's go ahead. Let's crack her open. And here's Wonder Woman right out of her packaging. And yeah, she's basically the exact same thing that we got before. This is the quote-unquote, I put this in air quotations, rebirth Wonder Woman. Even though, to me, this is basically just a 2000s Wonder Woman, before, pre-New 52, I want to say. But, yeah. It's basically the exact same figure. This one doesn't have a skirt or anything like that, so it's technically not rebirth. I get what Todd was doing with this one, though. I did my research, and yeah, this is meant to mimic the way how she looked in the original Superpowers line. In the original Superpowers line, she actually did have the blue gauntlets right here. The trunks right here were like a baby blue. The boots are bright red with the white stripe on it. So, yeah, I could see why. And on top of that, he gave us a really cool cape. Yes, it is the exact same cape that we've already gotten. So, yeah. Still a nice cape, though. I do kind of wish there was like some white stripes or something stitched into it. But yeah, I do got to say, the skin tone, I know it doesn't pick it up that well on camera, but if you actually hold it in your hand, the skin tone's a little too pink for me. I get it. Some versions of the Superpowers Wonder Woman, the skin tone was a little too pink. And others, they were basically, the skin tone was like this. It was fair. But this one's a little too pink for me. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Not a bad figure, Something tells me this one will grow on me. But as is, I think this is the weakest one in the wave so far, out of all 4 of the figures. And lastly, we have Aquaman. Definitely the standout out of the wave because while everything else is pretty old school, this is the one that's very modern. I gotta say, he doesn't have, it's not an 80s, I'd say Aquaman. It doesn't have like the black trunks or anything. But yeah, this is definitely the standout figure of the wave because it's like instead of going for like an old school Aquaman, which I think would have suited this wave a little bit more, they just instead went with a modern one. And already I could tell they gave him that big, beefy, body thing that they gave the Hush Batman that we got a couple waves back. So, that might irk the heck out of me, but we'll see what happens. And there you go. There's his bio. Want to read it? Pause it now. So let's pop this guy open, guys. And lastly, here's Aquaman right out of his packaging. And, okay, this is fine. It is what it is. I like it, the orange and everything. Nice, vibrant orange. They gave him his shark fins, of course. Low-key, I kind of wish he had that feature where I believe if you move the arm, the legs go like that. Like how it was in the original Superpowers line. But, yeah, not bad. This is okay. The head sculpt, pretty decent. Looks very Superpowers or kind of looks like something that you'd see on the Super Friends on Saturday morning. I do like what they did with the hair. They kind of mimicked it to make it look like he's underwater and like his hair is basically, flowing underwater. So I do like that. Gave him golden flowing locks. That's pretty cool. And if you don't count the capes, he is the only one out of this wave to come with an accessory. He does come with his trident. And so, yes, you can go ahead and just slip the trident in there. Boom. So, yeah, not bad. Also, if you're wondering, and I did, look at it beforehand, he does share the exact same body as Superman. So, from what I can tell, the legs are the same. The body is the same. They have, like, kind of this curve right here. So, I like it on Superman personally. I know a lot of people don't. I don't know how I feel about it being on Aquaman. It's a little too beefy for me. Aquaman's not like a bulky character, but I guess, I'll find a way to make it fit. So, overall, not bad. Okay, guys, for this, we had to go in handheld mode. This is Wonder Woman's invisible jet right here. Man, I still can't believe Todd decided to give us an invisible jet. This is cool. And they never had an invisible jet in the original Superpowers line. And she used it a lot in the Super Friends cartoon, especially Galactic Guardians, which I have seen. I've seen all 13 episodes. I love Galactic Guardians, and I got a soft spot for the old school Super Friends cartoon. I watched reruns of it on Boomerang when it came on back in the day, and, I didn't like it back then, but I appreciate it now, because Super Friends kind of revolutionized the way how we saw superheroes in cartoons and things like that. Well, actually, Batman the Animated Series did, but that was kind of the first, Without Super Friends, we wouldn't have the shows that we have today, just, you got to start somewhere. And that's kind of what Super Friends did for a lot of people. It started them somewhere. But yeah, standard packaging right here. Wonder Woman's jet. Shows you that the canopy opens, has the capture claw. It does seat only Wonder Woman. Or if you want to put Flash or somebody in here, I don't know. Green Lantern. And yeah, that's on the bottom. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's put this thing together. And finally, we have Wonder Woman's invisible jet. I'm in handheld mode, guys, because this is a pretty large vehicle, and wow, this is great. You got the WW logo right here. If you do press it, much like if you own, either the Batwing or the Superman vehicle, I forgot what it was called, but basically if you press a symbol, boom, canopy opens. You can see inside right here. It has like a little seat right here. It even had, look at that, even the steering wheel has the WW logo on there. That is great. You even have a little spot right here for the feet. You have the wings right here. Very cool. You have the spoiler. I'm going to show you what this does in a little bit. And yeah, guys, so right here is the claw. So basically what you do with the claw here is you grab it. Hold on. Let me see if I can unhook it. Here we go. Yeah, you unhook it. It has like a little winch. It has like a little gear inside. You pull it. You grab whatever bad guy, I guess, that you want to grab. It does have a claw right here, so you can just scoop them up. And then this little spoiler right here, you push down on it, boom, retracts. And once you're done with it, you can just put it back into place. That is awesome. That's very toyetic, very cool, very, very playable. And you can also take Wonder Woman right here, and yeah, she'll fit perfectly fine inside. Just put her in there, put her in feet first, of course, get her wedged into that little spot. You do have to kind of squeeze the legs in order to get her to fit inside. But yeah, once you have her inside, just close the canopy. Bada bing, bada boom. That is awesome, man. I love this. This is great, man. So yeah, guys. Wonder Woman's invisible jet. Fantastic. fantastic. And come on, guys, we got to close off this review strong. We got to close it off with probably my favorite vehicle in all of fiction, right up there with the DeLorean and the TARDIS and so many others. We got to close it off with the Batmobile. Now, even though it's not the original Batmobile, it does still have, to me, the spirit of the Batmobile. It's just an updated version of what we got before, and honestly, I'm looking forward to this one. I know a lot of the old school superpowers collectors that grew up with the original Batmobile, they're going to be like, nah, it's not the same, it's not this, and I agree, it's not the same. It's really not, but I'm willing to try new things, and I really want to see what this has to offer. Keep in mind, I never got the original Superpowers Batmobile, so this is the closest thing that I have, and I want to see if it's worthy enough to be called the Batmobile. So yeah, we got the front right here, got the top right there on the side. Right there, it's got superpowers with the Batmobile. Batmobile right here. He has hidden rocket boosters, so instead of that claw that the original one had in the back, the original one had a claw that you can capture Joker, just drag him off. At least they kept this part, the front bumper, which literally supposed to knock boulders and stuff like that. And it does seat two figures, so you got Batman and Robin. Very, very cool. So, yeah. And there's the bottom right there. Okay, I'm excited for this one. Let's crack them open. And lastly, the Batmobile. I actually really like this a lot. I'm very, very happy to have this. Wow. Okay. This is cool. It's very sleek in its design. It kind of reminds me of the Tim Burton Batman in a sense, but a more, I guess, top down, I don't want to say Lambo, but just a very modern type of Batmobile that you'd see in the comics these days. It's a combination of old and new. It reminds me of Tim Burton's Batmobile, but also of the Batman from 2004, the way how that Batmobile kind of looked. That's what this kind of reminds me of right here. And on the side, of course, has the sticker of the original Bat logo. Glad to see that hasn't changed, since the 80s. But yeah, and then we have the Bat symbol right here on the wheels. The inside right here in the driver's seat, you got all these stickers. These stickers are already put on, so you don't have to worry about putting on any stickers. Thank God. I did not want to put on any stickers, man. I suck at putting on stickers. Yeah, right here you have all these gears. I'm guessing this is what helps it, kick into turbo. That's really cool. You got the driver's seat, you got the seats right here. You got the back, you got the little wingtips right here. The wingtips do need to be put on. They are going to come in a separate little bag inside of the packaging, so you're going to have to take those out, and you will have to put these on. That's it, though. That's the only assembly. Literally, minor assembly acquired. And, of course, you have the classic, the little angry Bat logo right here, which I love. It has, this mean, expression on it. That's very, very cool. And yeah, and of course on the back has the engines right here and the backlights. Very, very cool. Basically, whenever you lift this up, then the turbo engines pop out, and then that's what allows it to go faster. Okay, this is okay, I guess. I mean, I guess if you want to burn the Joker or Penguin, or if you just want to set your enemies on fire and have them just go flat out Batman Returns on them, cool. I guess you could do that with this one. I do kind of wish, this is one thing I could see the naysayers, I can agree with the naysayers on. I do kind of wish it had the classic, bump, or the claw, I should say. I'm sorry, the bumper, the battering ram was on the front, the claw was on the back. I do kind of wish we had the claw, but this is okay. And I also do wish that it had some stickers inside, as opposed to this just being a gray hunk of plastic, but you know, it's fine. It fits in with the aesthetic of a modern Batmobile. But to me, it works. It's fine. And if you just want to put those away, you flip that down, put that down. Make sure that you see that it's kind of loose. So make sure that these parts right here snap into place at the bottom. So let me see if I can do that. There you go. And the only other gimmick that we have is going to be on the front right here. This mean black bat logo right here is going to activate the battering ram. So you just push that. Boom. Battering ram. And you could just put it back into place by hand. And then, yeah. So, very, very cool. I got to say, it is kind of, basic. But then again, the original Batmobile had some basic features too. It had the battering ram, and on the back it had a claw. That was kind of it. Granted, I know the inside had a lot more play features, where you push the lever and that's what activated the claw. That was cool, but I'll take it. For what it is, I'll take it. I don't mind having another Batmobile in my collection, especially for my superpowers figures. I'll take it. And yeah, Batman and Robin fit perfectly fine in here. So yeah, I will say the capes are kind of, smudged together and they're kind of like elbowed up against each other. You know what I'm saying? But, it's fine. It's an okay fit, in my opinion. And it definitely captures the imagination of playing with Batman and Robin, especially like from back in the day. If you grew up with the Adam West show or maybe the Filmation cartoons or watch maybe the Scooby-Doo and Batman crossovers from way back in the day, it does capture that same spirit of just pretending that you're Batman and Robin, going out and fighting crime and capturing the Joker and all those guys. And yeah, I think it fits. It works, in my opinion. And hey, if you have the Hush Batman from all the way back in Wave 1, he will fit inside of this vehicle. So, yeah, why not? It works. It fits. Even with this big, bulky body that they gave Batman, it still manages to fit inside of the vehicle. So, not bad. Okay, guys, so here's all the superpowers figures that I've collected so far. You can see we got Green Lantern John Stewart, the Hush Batman, we got the Nightwing, we got, of course, the Wave 4 figures, we got Superman right here in the back, we have Darkseid, Flash, and Deathstroke, the Terminator. And wow, this is actually pretty cool. I really like the fact that Todd brought back superpowers, man. That is so cool. I'm just going to say it right now. Superpowers is very influential. I have a huge soft spot for superpowers. I mean, without superpowers, there'd be no DC Universe Classics. Heck, superpowers inspired so much. I mean, these guys walked so DC Multiverse could run. And it's just really cool that we have all these wonderful, colorful casts of characters together in our toy rooms, and it's just great. I'm really happy with this wave overall. We got great vehicles, we got great new characters. Yeah, there are some minor improvements that could be made here and there, I'm sure. Definitely keep voicing your opinions to Todd, because he's listening. I can definitely tell he's listening and he's improving, and I can't wait for more to come. I just got word that we're getting a Black Manta pretty soon. That's going to be great. I can't wait to have him with, my Aquaman over here. I'm just really looking forward to what's coming next in this line. And I can't wait, guys. This is great. Although, is it bad that I kind of want to see Green Lantern get like a spaceship or something? I don't know, just something cool. Heck, Superman, even though he flies, they gave him a ship. So why not give him something for John? Or give Flash his treadmill? I don't know. Just something cool. But overall, a great wave, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming next. And guys, please, 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 for all you old school superpowers collectors out there, the guys that grew up in the 80s, please share some stories with me down in the comments below. I really want to hear your stories. I really want to hear what it was like growing up in the 80s and finding these guys on toy shelves. I really hope Todd gives us a cyborg down the road. That would be nice. Cyborg in the Superpowers collection, because remember, the original Cyborg was like stupid hard to find. And yeah, just yeah. Please, guys, share some stories with me, please. But overall, that's just going to do it. You know, pick it up. It's available. It's sold out, I know, on McFarlaneToyStore.com. Maybe Big Bad Toy Store has them. I don't know, guys. You know, or if you can find them out in the wild, get them in the wild. I was at a GameStop earlier today. They had the Aquaman and they had that Wonder Woman. So, yeah, they're everywhere now, guys. So just go get them. And Aquaman fell. He doesn't want to be a team player, so. But yeah, thanks so much for watching my video, guys. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want to see. And as usual, grow older, grow wiser, get right, grow closer to God, never be afraid to be who you are, and never stop being a geek. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is Bruce Lear for Life, signing off. This is my home now.